on the side 8. Chance. Advantage over. As the ball came through, A just came on the side. That's fine. Out. Thank you for this plan. Didn't see that, man, I'm sorry.
So after a hard first game, how do you feel to come back from a loss away to actually winning at home?
Yeah, it's very important to get 5 points, especially at home. I think this league's going to be won on away games. I think most teams are going to be stronger at home with the amount of travelling we've got to do. Morpeth came here and we dealt with their scrum very well. There was a few dodgy ones, but we managed to counteract it. I think it's just good for the boys' confidence. It's been coming for a few weeks and in pre-season, so yeah, it was a good result. Good feeling to get the result.
That's great. So congratulations on the first victory of the season at home. So how does it feel to break a losing streak against a hot team like Morpeth?
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and it's fantastic for boys. We once again we didn't perform to his potential, especially first half, but we reviewed it at half time, looked at areas that we could work on, and the boys, they changed and they came out a different team at half time. So yeah, Morpeth, they had a class season last season, obviously getting promoted, and I think they'll do well this year. But it's his first home game, new team, young lads, and we're gelling, we're growing.
That's great. So now moving on to next week, how do you feel like you and the boys are going to take it where we're going to Yorkshire to play another strong team?
Yeah, Ilkley did very well last year. Like I said, I think most teams will be strong at home. It'll be a good challenge for us. I think we need to enjoy this win. We didn't get too many last year, but it's also been mentioned that we probably enjoyed it too much, and we probably looked at them and thought we were going to get the result straight away, and we can't be doing that when we go away to teams. We need to, within that first 20 minutes, blowing them off the pitch.
Well, thank you. But lastly, what did you think about the amazing crowd that was here today? What did they do for you and the boys together?
Oh, it's massive. Having a home crowd behind you is massive. It's our 16th man at the end of the day, and we're packed out stadium, corporate box as well, which is new, but it's another dimension to the club, and the team's growing, but the club's growing as well, and it's so important that we get our members and supporters down to watch the first team. But the next step for us is getting the first team boys, the senior squad, involved a little bit more in the club and the junior section. So it's going to work, in two ways, but hopefully we can keep these crowds going and grow.
So after the disappointing season last season, and Morpeth themselves coming high and getting promoted, how does it feel to yourself to beat a team like that are soaring high?
Yeah, again, you can see why they came up. I mean, we've got a big scrum, and the scrum was pretty evenly matched until the second half. Especially in the forwards, they got a good 12 as well who ran some very hard lines and made ground for them. I think after the season last year we were there with most teams. That was the annoying thing. You can see there, it's just when we switch off. You see when we came out for the second half and we're completely focused, we can blow teams away, but it's just that slight blip in concentration that sometimes leads to too many points and we can't catch up.
Well, I'm wondering, what did you say to the boys at half time? Because in the first half it looked quite frenetic and very panicky around the breakdown and from the pick and goes, but in the second half you just kept composure.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I had to compose myself at half time, but yeah, we just touched on what we do week in, week out in training, and the reasons why we do it for Saturdays. And we focused on a couple of areas as defence, just on as positioning and personnel, and the boys came out and they fixed the problems. So there's still loads to work on, which is great for us. It's a challenge for me and the coaching staff, but it's a challenge for the players, and we want to keep them on the toes.
Well,